it's an extremely powerful exercise to do. I highly recommend doing this if you feel you have a loose abdomen and you want to tighten it. I'm going to help you strengthen this muscle in one easy movement. It can give you a tighter and flatter appearance. Today, I'm going to give you one exercise that, regardless of your body fat percentage, can work to tighten your abdominal area, giving you a tighter and flatter appearance. This exercise has nothing to do with working out. You don't need a gym and you don't need any equipment. The exercise also has nothing to do with diet. This is one exercise that I can guarantee will help tighten your stomach. First though, before I share this exercise, it's important that you understand a couple things. There's a difference between tightening your stomach and flattening your stomach. Tightening your stomach all comes from the muscles in your abdominal region, and in this case, your transverse abdominis muscle. This large muscle sits beneath your rectus abdominis, which are your abdominals, those six-pack muscles that often can be seen. The transverse abdominis muscle, however, acts like a corset or a belt which wraps around your abdomen, your entire abdomen. Now, the less trained your muscles are, the more loosely they're going to sit, and the less defined they're going to appear. This goes for all muscles in your body, including your abdomen. If your transverse abdominis is trained well and regular, you can tighten this. On the other hand, when someone is weak in this region and has a dysfunction with this muscle, which is very common, this not only makes it harder to do simple daily things like getting up off the couch, moving around, and doing certain types of exercise, but it can also give a more loose and bigger appearance in your lower abdomen. This is the muscle we are working today, the transverse abdominis. I'm going to help you strengthen this muscle in one easy movement. It can give you a tighter and flatter appearance. Now, when I refer to flattening your stomach, the visible results you can expect to achieve will vary from person to person. These results will be impacted based on your current level of body fat. It's important to understand that there are many reasons as to why your stomach may not be sitting as flat as you would like. This can be due to bloating, which isn't always related to having excess body fat, and can quite often be fixed with a few alterations to your diet. And then, of course, the most common one is simply having too much excess fat in your abdomen, which is usually caused by poor diet, and having a larger belly due to excess fat cannot be flattened with one exercise. This exercise does not burn body fat. If you hold excess fat, then your diet and consuming less calories than you burn need to be your primary focus. Excess fat is the only reason why you can't see your abdominals, or why you may have that lower belly pooch that so many of us just want to get rid of. You must be consuming less calories than you burn on a daily basis to lose fat. There's no other way to do it. No amount of exercise will help you with this if you are continuously in a caloric excess. I'm stressing this point because it is very important that you understand this, and if there's one thing you take away from this video, it's that. However, with that said, regardless of your body fat percentage, the exercise I'm going to give you today will work to tighten your transverse abdominis and can give you a tighter and flatter appearance. The reason this works is because we are working with a muscle that is loose or has a dysfunction rather than focusing on body fat. That said, you do need to be realistic. If you hold a high level of body fat, you will still tighten the muscle and you'll be training it to sit flatter and support your movements better, but it still could be hard to see a real visible difference. The more fat you lose, the more your toned muscles will become visible. If this is you, I encourage you to work on introducing healthier foods to your diet, consume far more whole foods, and continue to perform this exercise daily. Over time, you will lose more and more body fat, and the results will become more visible. Now, if your body fat percentage is lower, you're going to have much more visible results by performing this exercise. All right, with that said, thank you for listening. By the way, I always try to give my best advice and steer you in the right direction. Here's how the exercise goes. It's really simple. You don't need to get into any exercise gear. It's recommended that you do this first thing in the morning, preferably before you've eaten. However, you can do it at any time of the day. It will still work. It is best to perform this exercise standing up, or you can bend over a bench, a desk, or a table, a bed. It may be easier for you to do this if you are just a beginner. Okay, I recommend you do this with me as I demonstrate. First of all, let all of the air out of your lungs. Now take a deep breath in and at the same time, stick your belly out. Now you're going to slowly exhale and at the same time, draw your stomach inwards, drawing your belly button backwards towards your spine, letting all of the air out. Hold this for 10 to 12 seconds. You should be able to continue to shallow breathe while doing this. Then release and relax. All right, repeat it again. Take a deep breath in and at the same time, sticking your belly out. Now you're going to slowly exhale and at the same time, draw your stomach stomach all the way in, holding it for 10 to 12 seconds and then release. Okay, now let's try it bending slightly over a desk. It's exactly the same thing. All right, empty your lungs. Now inhale deep while sticking your belly out. Now exhale deeply and draw your stomach all the way back, holding for 10 to 12 seconds and release. If you can't hold it for this long to start with, that's totally okay. Just do it for 5 seconds or as long as you can, but really hold it. And then as you progress and get better at it, as you get stronger, you can hold it for longer. Aim to perform 10 to 12 reps of this daily, so doing it 10 to 12 times in a row. Again, if this is too much, start with less, maybe 5 to 10, and then you can increase it as you get better. You can take this up a level if you want to, and when you draw your belly in and hold, perform a slow twist movement with your torso to really work the side muscles. All right, that's it. That is the exercise. I do this almost on a daily basis every morning before I've had breakfast, and I know this works. No, this is not a new exercise. It's been around forever, but so many people just do not know about it, and I know how effective and helpful it can be. It's an extremely powerful exercise to do. I highly recommend doing this if you feel you have a loose abdomen and you want to tighten it. Remember, this does not replace regular good nutrition habits, and it doesn't replace regular exercise either. To really accelerate fat loss, boost your metabolism, and tone your entire physique, you can skip all the guesswork and take a look at my 21-day weight loss accelerator program. This program helps you lose fat and build a toned physique, all without having to leave your home. It boosts your metabolism, which will help you burn more fat while you're doing nothing, and teaches you the fastest way to lose fat and keep it off. You can find the details of this in the description of this video and instantly get started. I'm your trainer, and I give you my own exact step-by-step method that I personally use to tone my physique, lose body fat, and keep it off. Understand this: exercise will build and sculpt your muscles, but you need to lose the body fat that's covering those muscles to reveal it. Now, you can't just lose that fat by performing exercise. You could do all the exercise in the world and have a super toned body underneath, but if you're holding that excess fat, you'll never reveal it. This is what I help you do. All right, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found this video beneficial. If you do have any questions, please leave me a comment, and I'll see you next time.